Welcome back, guys. This is my 2025 Belgian Grand Prix driver ratings. Enjoy! Kicking things off with Gabriel Bortoleto. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. He started the sprint 10th, finished the sprint 9th, started the main race 10th, and finished it 9th as well. So he made it to Q3 in both sprint quali and the main race quali. In the sprint, 1 position away from the points, and then a solid 2 points on the main race. Good job. Nico Hülkenberg next. 4.5 out of 10 from me only. Started sprint 17th, finished sprint 18th, started main race 14th, finished the main race 12th. He was really meh. The main race was, they basically stuck in the train of Gasly, so yeah. He was also the lowest driver to finish in the sprint that's not Alpine's. We now move on to Albon. Started the sprint 16th, finished the sprint 16th, started the main race 5th, finished the main race 6th. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. The sprint wasn't good, but in the main race... Yeah, but the main race was superb from him. And he was keeping Hamilton behind for the entire race, so kudos. Anyway, we now go on to Carlos Sainz, who started the sprint in 6th, finished the sprint in 6th, started the main race 15th, finished the main race in 18th. 6.5 out of 10 for me. The sprint was quite good, but the main race was atrocious. So 6.5 is basically the highest I can give. Next up, Isaac Hadjar. Started the sprint 9th, finished the sprint 8th. I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10. Started the main race 8th, finished 20th. He made it to Q3 both times, which is good. But 1 point in the sprint, but did last in the main race. So yeah, it's not really that good. Point for the sprint though. Liam Lawson is the next one to be rated. Started the sprint 11th, finished it 10th. Started main race 9th, finished it 8th. The sprint wasn't too bad nor too good, and the main race quali and race was superb from him. He was also the only RB driver to score points because Hadjar finished it last. Next up, Ollie Behrman. Started sprint 7th, finished sprint 7th. Started main race 12th, finished the main race 11th. 8.5 out of 10 for Ollie. Great job points in the sprint for him, but in the main race finished P11 for the 4th time in a row now. He is consistent, but unfortunately no points for P11. I think they should change that, honestly. Now Esteban Ocon started sprint 5th, finished sprint 5th. Started main race 11th, finished the main race 15th. I'm going to give him 8.5 out of 10 as well. It was an incredible job in the sprint portion, but the race really wasn't that good. But from my view, it seemed more like strategy issue, cause I think the team was putting him out of mediums and then everyone else was pitting. Hards. Now we move on to Franco Colapinto. Started the sprint 19th, finished the sprint 19th. Started the main race 17th, finished it 19th. I'm gonna give him a 1 out of 10. It was a really poor weekend for Colapinto. Second last in qualifying and last in the sprint. That's just unacceptable. Pierre Gasly now, which I'm gonna give a 9.5 out of 10. He started the sprint in 8th. And for the sprint, he weirdly did not start and did not finish at the same time. And main race, he started 13th and finished 10th. Yeah, so as I said, sprint quali was really good. P8 is good. And then DNF and DNS at the same time. Because he had to start the race 3 laps down due to technical issues. Other than that, not that bad of a weekend. Next, Lance Stroll. Started sprint 15th. Finished it 13th. Started main race 20th. Finished it 14th. Sprint portion was meh. The race quali, Aston Martin was really poor, the bottom 2, so only a 4 out of 10. However, Alonso gets even lower of a score, 3.5 out of 10. He started sprint 14th, finished it 14th behind Stroll. Started the main race 19th, finished 17th, also behind Stroll. So it's basically similar to Lance Stroll, but for the race, I think he should have finished ahead of Stroll, honestly. Kimi Antonelli up next. Started sprint 20th, finished it 17th. Started the main race 18th, finished it 16th. 2 out of 10 for Kimi. It's a really bad run of races these few weeks. And he has 6 races in a row now. Bad. So hopefully he can improve. George Russell's the next driver I'll be rating. Started the sprint 13th, finished it 12th. Started main race 6th, finished 5th. Sprint position wasn't too good for him. Eliminated an SQ2 and no points. But the main race was quite good and he scored some good points. 10 points to be exact. So a 7 out of 10. Yuki Tsunoda started a sprint 12th, finished it 11th. Started the main race 7th, finished it 13th. Sprint wasn't too bad. I think it was quite good already. and he made it to Q3 finally. By doing that, for the first time this season, all 4 Red Bull Power cars has made it to Q3. So for that, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Next up, Max Verstappen. Started the sprint second, finished it first. Started the main race fourth, finished it fourth. Sprint was a masterclass from him, and the race was meh because he was stuck behind Leclerc. So basically fourth for the entire race. Therefore, a 9.5 out of 10 for Max. Lewis Hamilton now, which I'm going to give a 7 for. He started the sprint 18th, finished it 15th. Started the main race 16th, finished 7th. Friday and Saturday sessions were really poor from him, and even he himself said it was unacceptable. But the main race, he gained 11 positions, or maybe more than that, because he started on the pit lane technically, and a well-deserved driver of the day. Next Ferrari driver, Charles Leclerc. Started sprint 4th, finished in the same position. Started the main race 3rd, also finished in the same position. 10 out of 10 for him this week. Sprint portion was relatively good, and main race was insanely good. I mean, he has now gotten another podium while Hamilton hasn't. Now, Oscar Piastri with a 10 out of 10. He started the sprint first, finished at second, and vice versa for the main race. So firstly, the sprint pole was insane with a 0.4 second margin. Then the main race, he got the win over Lando because Lando probably wasn't focusing or something. So good job. And speaking of which, Lando Norris started the sprint 3rd, finished the sprint 3rd. Started the main race first, finished the main race 2nd. The sprint portion was just consistently behind Piastri and Verstappen. And for the main race, barely snatched pole by 0.085 seconds to Piastri. And then Oscar managed to overtake despite the rolling start. Therefore a 9. It should have been lower probably. And so here are my full driver ratings rankings. The top 3, we have Piastri, Leclerc and Bortoleto, all with 10s. Then follows Verstappen with a 9.5 in 4th, Lawson with a 9.5 in 5th, Gasly also with a 9.5 in 6th, 7th goes to Norris with a 9, 8th and 9th are Haas drivers of Ocon and Bamman, both with 8.5, 10th goes to Albon with a score of 8, Russell, Hamilton and Tsunoda all with 7 in 11th, 12th and 13th respectively, Hadjar with a 6.5 in 14th, Sainz with a 6.5 as well in 15th, 16th goes to Hülkenberg with a 4.5, 17th is Stroll with a 4, Alonso with a 3.5 is in 18th, Antonelli with 2 out of 10 is in 19th, and Colapinto with a 1 out of 10 rounds off the grid. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.